We interrupt this program for a special...
What is it, Beth?
Nothing.
It's got to be something.
Look, I was lying, okay? What I told you that night by the river, I told Andrew the same thing. I lied to you, Jason. I lied from the very beginning.
About what?
Me. My family. I told you that they kicked me out when they found out I was pregnant. Well, I made it up. Okay, I made them up. The whole thing.
Where are your parents?
My mother's dead, all right? And my father, who knows, because I never even knew him. So that's the true story, Jason, and I don't ever want to talk about them ever again.
Okay, okay. I just want to help.
You want to help? Help me get my baby back.
How could you do this? How could you do this? I've never seen anything so vicious, so cruel, so unfeeling.
What did I do?
Oh, so not making it all up, is that it? It's all in my mind. You look at that. You did it. Go on, you look at that.
What?
You look at that thing. You look at me, then you tell me. Go on, you tell me.
Okay, it's the Carpenter family Bible. What am I supposed to tell you, honey? What?
How could you write that my baby is dead? It's not true. He's alive.
Cass,
My baby is alive. He's alive. He's alive. And you look at that.
I didn't write this. You wrote this.
What are you talking about? I didn't write that.
This is your handwriting. This is your handwriting. Look at your handwriting.
No! No, I couldn't write that. I didn't write that. It's not true. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead.
I think we need to take this from the top. Now, how come all of a sudden Angela Holliday is a problem? I thought you gave her the what for when she pulled that stuff at your wedding shower.
Yeah, she took off with her tail between her legs.
Yeah, well, see, that's the point. She's wounded, even more dangerous now.
So she's ticked off. People say things. It doesn't mean that she's gonna come.
No, Angela does things. She is one cold and calculating woman.
Yeah, and we don't want to let her ruin the wedding, you know? So we're gonna let her think that the ceremony's still on Friday, while in secret we tie the knot tomorrow.
Yes, that way by the time she finds out, it's too late.
These two never do things the easy way, do they?
I guess I figured the best thing to do is cut her off at the pass. But honey, changing your wedding plans with no notice?
Oh, Luna, it was so easy, really, because the wedding is now going to be small and private. The only snag was Andrew.
Yeah, you can't do it because of what happened with Cassie.
What about Cassie?
Oh, you haven't heard? Oh, it's so sad. They were all set to adopt little William. And then the birth mother, Beth something, oh, it's just so awful. She changed her mind.
No way could she do that.
They did it. Children's Services came and took the baby away.
You're confused. You're confusing the baby that we lost with Beth's baby that is alive.
No, there's only one baby, my baby. He doesn't belong to anyone named Beth or some social worker or to you.
The baby that we found has a family of its own, and the courts will decide
No, you decided, Andrew. No, Andrew, I see it all. You made them take my baby away from me in the hospital, and you gave him to Beth.
Oh, my God, no.
And then Beth felt sorry for me. So she left him in the manger for me to find on Christmas Eve.
Honey, I'm sorry, please. You're confused.
I am not confused. I finally see exactly what is going on, Andrew. You were so dead set against me having a baby that you made them take my baby away from me.
Please, honey.
And then when Beth gave him back to me, you were so upset. You went to her, you played on her emotions,
Please.
and you talked into taking him away from me.
No.
I know what you did.
No.
I know who you are, Andrew.
please
and I
stop
will
this.
never forgive you. Never.
Please.
Never.
Cassie! Cass!
Dorian, Dorian, talk to me. What's happened?
I'm not going anywhere.
Good. Because I'm planning on sending you someplace. Statesville Correctional Facilities for Women. I am going to see to it that you are convicted for the murder of Victor Lord.
Dorian, it's me, Angela. What's wrong?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yes, I do. Come on, come on. Sit up. Come on, come on, come on.
Stop.
Come on, come on. Now, what is it? Is it Cassie? I know that she's the only one who can get you this upset.
Oh, my baby. Oh, my poor baby.
Oh, no. Is there a problem with the adoption?
They took little William away from her. I mean, they just snatched the baby right out of her arms.
Oh, no.
I was supposed to be so smart, so strong, so clever, and I couldn't do anything. I just stood there. I tried to call my lawyer, and when my daughter most needed me, I couldn't do a thing.
I'm so sorry.
Well, the next few weeks are going to be a wee bit complicated for me. I can't explain the details, but I'll tell you, I'm certainly going to need my trusted assistant.
Dorian, I'm resigning.
What'd you say?
I hate to break it to you like this. You've been so good to me, better than most people, but I just can't stay in Lambview any longer. Please, please don't be angry.
I'm not angry. No. It's Tina and Kane, isn't it?
It's personal. I'd rather not go into the
It's
details.
Tina and Kane. You can't stand to see them so happy, right? I understand that. I really could use you right now.
I'm sorry.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. How much notice are you giving me?
Not much. I'm leaving town tomorrow.
Oh. Atta girl. Get out while the getting's good.
I just have to tie up a few loose ends, and then I'll be out of here.
Okay, what kind of loose ends are we talking about? Something involving Tina and Kane? Hmm? What are you up to?
What makes you think?
Angela.
I just want to leave Kane and his little bimbad something to remember me by.
There's nothing wrong with that. Is there?
Welcome to Tombstone, Marshal.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I hope you don't mind me saying it. You're a sight for sore eyes.
No. I bet you say that to all the gals.
No. Only the pretty ones. Marshal Buchanan at your service, ma'am.
Oh, is that a 6-shooter in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me?
Good, well, you tell me. Oh,
I hear bells. I hear bells. Don't answer. It's probably just the James.
No, it's our pizza delivery. You try to look respectable there, ma'am.
Respectable. Whatever happened to the wild, wild west?
Howdy, Part.
Well, I hope we're not interrupting things here at the OK Corral, partner.
I can't help you if you're gonna keep things from me.
I don't want to talk about my parents, all right? They're out of the picture.
Beth, I'm
okay?
sorry.
You can't deal with that.
I'm sorry. I know what it's like better than anybody know what it's like growing up without a father. But you must have lived with somebody somewhere before you ran away.
My Aunt Evelyn and my Uncle Rod, okay? Are you happy now? They live in this house in South Philadelphia. You know, they got the backyard and the flowers in the window and all that stuff.
Well, that sounds great. What, they found out you got pregnant? That's when things got tough?
They never even found out.
You didn't tell them?
I was gonna elope. And, you know, we had it all planned out, and then he dumped me. So there I was, halfway to Baltimore. I was knocked up, feeling like a prize jerk. How am I supposed to go back to my aunt and uncle?
Well, if they care about you, I don't see why
They care too much. I mean, they're real strict and everything, and they think everyone's supposed to be, you know, you're not supposed to get into trouble and stuff. So if they found out that... No, I can't go back there. I can't, not ever.
Beth, they gotta be worried sick about you. I mean, you just kind of drop out of sight. You don't call them, you don't write.
Oh, that's great. Make me feel even better. You're really helping me a lot.
Hey,
Thanks,
I'm trying to
Jason.
help you, Beth. Call them.
No, I told
Come
you
on,
I cannot
grow
talk to
up.
them.
You say you want this baby. This could be the only way. Now call them and tell them everything. Or maybe you don't love this kid as much as you say you do.
Hi, come on in.
Hey, Sugar.
Hi.
We just heard. I am so sorry.
Oh, thanks.
Must be something we can do. I mean, Luna and I, we can go on the love line and maybe try to get some sort of...
That's not a good idea right now.
Honey, what if we got a bunch of people to call child services and tell them what good parents you and Cassie are? How about that?
It's a kind offer, but it's not going to be decided by a public, referendum. It's going to be decided in the court.
Meanwhile, you and Cassie are left twisting in the wind.
There's a little bit more going on here. Cassie's kind of confusing the baby that we lost with Beth's baby.
Oh, wait, hold on.
She thinks that there was only one William, and that we actually never lost a baby. I mean, she says that I arranged with Beth to take the baby away, and then Beth found a way to give the baby back to Cassie. So then, now I'm making Cassie give the baby back to Beth, and
oh no,
it's like she's not doesn't want to really be anywhere around me right now because she thinks that I'm the one responsible. She's blaming me for taking away the baby twice, and
Hold on here just a minute now. Now, Andrew, Cassie's a little sensitive right now, and she might be a little high-strung. You know what it is, I bet you anything. This is the grief talking. That's all it is.
I don't think so. I mean, the more that I'm around Cassie, the more...
Well, then we're going to have to put a stop to it, aren't we? Now, if she won't talk to you, then maybe she'll talk to me. A friend. Somebody who knows what it's like to lose a child.
Okay. Thanks. I didn't want to ask you.
Well,
but
I
thanks.
think, Cassie and I are just going to have a little heart-to-heart.
Go away.
Dorian, it's me, Blair. I've got news.
Oh, great. Another headache on top of the one I have.
What took you so long? I was about to... Oh, what is with you?
Call it a bad hair day. Save your news until tomorrow.
Dorian, open the door. This won't wait. You're in big trouble, Auntie. The biggest trouble of your life.
I should be there for Tina and Kane. I know that. I'm their pastor. I mean, no matter what, I
Andrew,
really should.
no. Listen, you're not an automatic prayer machine. You got your own problems, all right? Tina and Kane understand.
I teach people that suffering brings them closer to God. I go to hospitals. I talk to patients. I tell them that the pain is passing. And now I look at my wife, and the pain is there, and the suffering is bottomless, and it's not going away.
It will. To both of you.
I try to believe that. I do. I tell myself, we lost a baby, yes, but we will get through it. And something happens, Beth's baby comes along. For a moment, I think, yes, there's hope. Then that baby gets taken away, and Cassie...
She's gonna be okay.
I don't know. I don't know about me or her or anything anymore. I should be strong, but I'm not. I'm scared. I am really scared. Scared to death.
The whole world should know that my husband, the great Reverend Carpenter, is behind this whole conspiracy.
Honey, why don't you
got
stop
Larry
for
into
him?
it, of course. The whole hospital staff. As soon as William was born, they said that he had died. They were so sad, so convincing. But the truth is, they took him out of the maternity ward and they gave him to Beth. They thought they'd get away with it. But I can prove it.
Let me ask you something now. Why in the world would Andrew do something like that?
Simple. He never wanted me to have a child. He'll deny it, of course, but I know. And he thought I'd make a terrible mother. So when Beth's conscience made her give me back the baby... I mean, think about it, Luna. She must have known that I'd find him in the creche, right?
No, honey,
So when Beth gave me back the baby, they had to pretend that it was hers. And then somehow they got her to go along with their plot.
Now, Aunt Sugar, nobody has tried to trick you here. Andrew loves you so much. He was devastated when he lost that baby. He would do anything to get custody of Beth's little...
William is not Beth, see? I have it all right here. I can prove it.
Please
exactly.
Don't do this to yourself.
Look at this one, look. Right here, he wrote that William was born and died on the same day.
Because, honey, I'm sorry. That is what happened.
That didn't happen. See, that's why I scratched it out. It's another one of Andrew's lies. It's a lie. Don't ask me to forgive him when I never will, never.
Sugar, I know you're hurting. I know what it's like to lose a little baby. I lost mine, remember? Now, it was a long time ago, but I still feel the emptiness. I do. But I just keep living, and I keep hoping and loving. And I just hope that one day the goddess will give me another little one. You can't give up hope, Cassie. You can't.
Andrew took it from me. Just like he took my baby.
No, he didn't, Sugar. Andrew loves you.
I thought you were my friend, Luna.
I am, honey. That's...
No, stop it. God, Andrew got to you too. And Max, and everyone.
No, honey.
You're convinced that I'd be a terrible mother, that I don't deserve to have a baby.
That is not what we care about you so much. We just...
No, Luna, you've already made your decision. You're with Andrew, not me. So leave me alone.
Honey, listen.
I said leave me alone!
If you need me for anything, you just call me, all right?
Andrew got Luna and Max to go along with him and everyone else. And soon, he'll have the whole town believing his story, all his lies. Oh, William. We're all alone. But don't worry. Mommy knows what she has to do.
I couldn't help my own daughter. I certainly can't help myself. I mean, everybody blames me for everything anyway. I'm responsible for all the homelessness in this country. I'm responsible for the latest epidemic of tuberculosis. I mean, you know, I'm responsible for all of that, aren't I?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Dorian. Feel sorry for yourself. But when morning comes, you're gonna need me. You're gonna be begging me for my help.
Yeah, I'll settle for an aspirin.
Oh, wise up, Dorian. While you're here guzzling champagne, the Titanic is sinking. And I'm not going to be standing on the deck with you, holding your hand, singing Nearer, My God, to Thee. I'm heading for a lifeboat, with or without you.
The champagne is suddenly flying.
Dorian, I mean it. Sit down.
Hey!
And listen. Hey! Give me the champagne. Listen to me. You are going to need all of your wits about you, unless you prefer to go directly to jail.
They can't prove a thing about Victor.
Oh, Dorian, stop it about your dearly departed husband for a minute and listen to me. I've been doing what you've been paying me for. Snooping around, and I've come up with two very disturbing tidbits. One, that Vicky is down in Charlottesville right this very minute, sitting beside the bed of pain of Nurse Crawford, and she is waiting for the old crow to come out of her coma and start squawking about you. And if she does, Dorian, if she does, number two, the homicide division of the Charlottesville Police Department is ready to investigate you for the attempted murder, or murder, whichever it turns out to be, of Nurse Ethel Crawford.
Of course, I wished Ethel Crawford dead. I couldn't help it. She's bleeding me dry for 18 years, but I'm a trained doctor. I took an oath. I mean, it's not possible for me to take another human being's life.
Well, I'd be careful how you toss that medical degree around if I were you. You just might be able to convince the Charlottesville police that you knew how to use a syringe to put Ethel into her coma in the first place.
They wouldn't, they couldn't.
Oh, Dorian. They would, they could, and my bet is they will. Ta-ta, Auntie.
Wait a minute, where are you going?
Well, I brought you the bad news and the pot of black coffee. You don't expect me to stay here and hold your hand, do you?
Much as it hurts me to say this, I need you.
Oh, you do. Ah, but you know, I'm so tired and it's been such a tough day for me. I'll talk to you tomorrow unless they've arrested you, but if they haven't, we'll chat then. Until then, I suggest that you stay off the sauce. Okay? Because you're going to need all your wits. Bye.
I'm not done yet. No, not by a long shot.
What are you saying? You know I love my baby. I mean, okay, maybe I haven't always been able to take... I was all screwed up, Jason. I didn't know what to do.
And now you do.
Yes. I tore up that paper that I signed for Cassie, didn't I? I'm gonna do anything I can to keep him.
Anything? What, like patching up with your aunt and uncle?
He's my baby. What do they have to do with it?
You said yourself you don't always know how you're acting, okay? You abandon the baby, you attempt suicide.
Oh, you are never gonna let go of that one,
I
are
understand, Beth. I'm saying the Children's Services may not, okay? That's where your aunt and uncle come in.
Oh, yeah? Like how?
I told you this. Look, they get temporary custody. You see the baby whenever you want, right? You get yourself together, you take some classes, you get a job, and you do the mother thing, good-like. It is the only way, Beth.
I cannot go to them.
What do you think? They're not gonna forgive you because you were pregnant?
They're real religious.
So what? They could forgive you.
I don't know.
Look, you're ashamed to make an attempt,
Jason,
Dan.
you're not even listening. They don't even know that I got pregnant.
Beth, they do know that you were gone for 6 months. You were missing. I mean, what do you think? They're gonna find out that you were ashamed somehow of letting them down? Oh, forget her. We don't love her anymore.
No, they're not
she
gonna
let us
say
down.
that.
Well, you gotta make a decision. How much do you want this baby?
No, there has got to be another way because I cannot do that. I can't.
Beth. Yeah, operator, I need a number in Philadelphia, please. The name is, Rod and Evelyn Garvey.
Suppose you're wondering
why we're wearing these silly little...
It's really none of our business.
Mardi Gras.
It's what will from Halloween. We decided maybe we should try them on for this year's Mardi Gras party.
What are you going as, Elizabeth?
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Sweetheart, I don't think that Mrs. McNamara and Hank have come here to discuss costumes.
Well, actually, you're right. We're here on some official city business.
Oh, what kind of business?
Well, as a member of the Landview City Council, I have a letter here from the mayor for you, Bo.
Oh.
What is it?
I don't know. It's got the great seal of the city and a lot of fancy writing.
Just read it, Bo.
Okay. Dear Mr. Buchanan, on behalf of the citizens of Landview, I call upon you to offer your services as the next Commissioner of Police.
Police Commissioner?
Yeah.
Your name came up at our last council meeting, and everyone agreed that you were the perfect choice.
Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Hank, I hate to say this, but I'm not a cop.
But, hey, Bo, look, we're not looking for a cop. We're looking for a leader. Someone with impeccable credentials and proven ability, and that's you. All right, Bo? I mean, you served as an officer and a pilot in the military, right?
Yeah, that was 20-some years ago back in Vietnam, but since then...
And since then, you were chief of security for Buchanan Enterprises back in Texas.
And since you have settled in Landview, Bo, you have shown yourself again and again to be a man of courage and resourcefulness.
And some would say recklessness, right, Hank?
Well, Bo, the mayor thinks of you as the man who rescued Nora and Rebecca from Todd Manning, and made a lot of news. As far as she's concerned, don't ask me why. You can do no wrong.
Which is more than we can say for the outgoing Commissioner of Police, otherwise known as Old Sticky Fingers.
Look, just to put it bluntly, we're looking for a man who's not going to get his hands caught in the cookie jar. And the mayor feels that if that man's name is Buchanan, well, then the town's going to know that won't happen.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this, though, Hank? Police commissioner and the DA, they work pretty closely, right?
The truth, Bo?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with the mayor on this one. I would love to see you working inside the law for a change.
So, shall we tell Her Honor that you accept?
Well, Elizabeth, you just hit me with a truckload here. I'm going to need a few days just to sort this out.
All right, listen, I think we can give him that. What do you
Well,
think?
yes, of course we can, but it's just that the mayor wants to go public with this announcement just as soon as possible.
When I know, believe me, you will know.
Hey, that'll work. Listen, Bo, we won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you, Hank and Elizabeth. Gee, I'm so sorry that I didn't vote for the mayor now.
Night, ma'am.
Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Well, Miss Kitty, what do you think? What do you think? Should the old farmer just let go of that plow and strap on that 6-shooter and become sheriff of this here Landview? What do you think?
I think you definitely should not.
Nora, honey, I think this is one heck of an honor.
Terrific. Accept the honor, don't accept the job.
No, I think we could at least discuss
There's
this.
nothing to discuss. What's there to discuss? Unless you want to get yourself killed.
No, excuse me? They're offering me police commissioner. That's a desk jockey.
Oh.
It is. All you do is sit around and you pose for photo ops.
Not for you, Buchanan. First sign of trouble, you'd jump over your desk, you'd grab your hat and your badge, and you'd go after the bad guys all by yourself.
No, I wouldn't do that even if I wanted to do that because I couldn't, you know? There are certain channels, certain procedures.
Right, like when have you ever followed the rules, you know? You'd break every single rule, and now you'd have the license to do it, and you'd run off and get yourself killed.
No, would you
Yes,
just listen to me?
Yes, you
would.
would.
You listen
I
to
hate
me?
funerals, especially police funerals. All like guns, and they give you that folded
Would
flag
you
and the hat.
Just
and the
please,
badge.
would you listen to me? I haven't even said I would take this job. You've already got me, you know, planted in a marble orchard of some kind.
Goes with the job, Buchanan.
Look, we have to think about this and talk about it, you know, discuss, weigh the upsides and the downside. But whatever we do decide, I think this is much too important to think about tonight.
I could make this a lot easier.
How?
Why don't you call Hank and leave a message on his machine?
No, I don't want to talk to your ex-husband tonight. I don't want to talk to anybody tonight.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what we started to do before we were so rudely interrupted.
You're just trying to distract me.
Look, honey, you have the rest of the night and all day tomorrow to talk me out of this. Right now, I think that the old sheriff and the saloon girl should just... They've got other things to do. Okay. They do. You don't remember much about your old westerns, do you? Huh?
Chet, where have you been? I've tried your office, I've tried your service. I hope whoever she was worth it, because she's going to have to pay you a retainer when I find myself another lawyer. Well, that's better. Great. Listen up and do exactly what I say. I want to be on Hank Gannon's calendar first thing in the morning. I don't care if you have to be in court at 9 a.m., dear. Get yourself a continuance or whatever it is that you need. I want to meet with the district attorney as soon as possible. Because I'm being investigated for attempted murder. That's why. Look, earn your retainer for a change and get on it. Thank you.
Oh, I wished I wasn't leaving you with a crisis on your hands.
My whole life, it seems, has turned into a crisis, and your leaving or staying isn't going to change that. I'm going to miss you, though.
Same here.
Well, no tears for the likes of us, right?
Right. No tears.
How about coffee?
No, actually, I have some things I have to take care of.
Oh, and would those things include the loose ends you spoke of?
Well, I can't leave without saying goodbye to my favorite couple, Tina and Kane.
Hey. Are you still bummed about the wedding?
Yeah. I mean, honey, I wanted to give you the best, you know? I really did. I wanted you to look back on this day and say it was the most...
Hey. I'm gonna say I do. And that is the only thing that matters, eh?
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, come on, Kane, please, just be happy. I mean, we're gonna get married. We're gonna have a wedding, and we're gonna have the best honeymoon, really.
Yeah. Just, I don't have any money, you know, so,
All right. Come here. Just help me finish planning this whole thing.
Well, what's the plan? The wedding's set.
We have to plan where people stand. Luna says it's important for the karma.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need it with the run of luck we've been having, huh?
Kane, they're playing our song.
Yeah, Bill Medley and Darlene Love, huh?
Just the way it was at our shower.
Yeah. Yeah, the shower that Angela ruined.
Let you walk away.
You were such a white girl.
Oh, yeah?
How can I live through this? When you're wrong, I wake up for each day, baby. You're my soul and my high inspiration. You're all I've got to get me by. You're my soul and my high inspiration. Without you, baby, what good am I? What good am I?
Baby, I can't make it without you.
I can't make it, no.
And I'm telling you, honey,
Baby, 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 baby.
you're my reason for laughing, for crying, living and for dying.
You're my soul and my heart inspiration. You're all I got to get me by. You're my soul and my heart inspiration. Without you, baby, what good am I? Oh, what good am I? You're my soul and inspiration.
You're all I got to get by.
Don't ever leave me, baby. No, no.
I can't make it. I can't make it alone.
How is she? Did you talk to her?
Yeah, she talked to me.
Sweetheart, what is it?
Well, I think Andrew, I think you're right. Cassie is really suffering, and it's more than grief.
She tell you about this conspiracy and
Yeah, she told me about that. She's even gotten it all written down in a little book. Like it proves that you took the little baby away right after it was born. Andrew, I'm really sorry. I tried to reach her.
not your fault.
Andrew, I hate to say this, but maybe Cassie's gonna need some professional help.
Way ahead of you there. I got a call in for an appointment to Dr. Jonas.
I think that's real good because I think Cassie's having a nervous breakdown.
Your room is safe now, William. From Andrew. He ought to be your daddy, loving and kind, but we know better, don't we? No one will take you from me. I promise you, William, I'll find you. And when I do, everything will be ready for you. Just the way it used to. Just the way it used to be.
Kane, is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Nothing. You look like something's wrong.
Well, it's hard to believe, given our history with all the, near misses and scrapes and all that stuff. It's hard to believe we actually dodged the last bullet.
My love, Angela is not a bullet. She is a heat-seeking missile, and we have finally outmaneuvered her.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, there is not going to be anything that is going to stop us from getting married, including Angela Holiday.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me. At least give me a hint. Well, what are you planning for Tina and Kane?
Oh, all right, one hint. Those two lovebirds thought they were so clever. They changed their wedding plans because they wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be there.
Yes, so you're going to show up and stop the wedding.
I don't go where I'm not wanted. Besides, I tried that once already. Never bet the same cards twice. Kane taught me that.
But if you're planning to leave town, what are you planning?
Well, I can send a gift, can't I?
A gift? Something that ticks?
Oh, in a manner of speaking. Let's just say that before I leave Landview for good, I'll leave Tina and Kane a keepsake they'll never forget. Don't you just love surprises?